Greetings, curious minds! What if your coding agent didn't need you to be sitting at your desk? In May 2026, OpenAI rolled out something quietly revolutionary: the ability to steer Codex, their full agentic coding platform, directly from the ChatGPT mobile app on your phone. Start a massive refactor on your laptop before you leave the house. Then review diffs, approve steps, and course correct while you're on the train. And that's not even the most charming part. Today, dear curious minds, we're exploring Codex as it exists in mid-2026. The From Anywhere control surface. The delightful Codex Pets that float on your screen like loyal if slightly pixelated familiars. The surprisingly robust support for running the whole thing locally with Ollama, and whether this really is the practical daily driver many developers have been waiting for. Ears perked. This one has layers. Codex is no longer just that old code model. It has grown into a full command center for software engineering. It lives in a native desktop app, has a powerful CLI, integrates with IDEs, and now has first-class mobile presence. It can handle long-running autonomous tasks across work trees, cloud environments, custom skills, and multi-agent setups. It connects to your ChatGPT account and generally plays nicely with high usage limits on pro and business plans. The core promise: give it a goal, give it context, and let it work while you do other things. Then, step in from wherever you happen to be. The May 2026 announcement was the one that made a lot of developers sit up. You can now treat your phone as a real-time control surface for agents running on your laptop, a remote dev box, or even cloud instances. The secure relay keeps everything on your trusted machines. Files and credentials never leave, while the mobile app lets you watch live state, review outputs, approve or reject next steps, inject new context, switch models, or start fresh tasks. It is genuinely useful for long-running work. You start something heavy before dinner, then during the commute, you glance at progress. Make a decision, and the agent keeps going without you. This is not just notifications, it is proper steering. Now, the part that makes people smile. Codex Pets are optional animated companions that live as floating overlays on your desktop. They show the current thread state at a glance. Running, waiting for you, ready for review, or offering a tiny progress hint. They are fully customizable. You can use built-in ones or drop your own sprite sheets into the Pets directory. There is even a community pet dex with hundreds of shared pets, and tools to hatch new ones through prompt flows. It sounds frivolous until you're deep in a long agent session and realize you can see the state without alt-tabbing or checking a terminal. The whimsy actually helps with the emotional load of long autonomous work. Some developers treat their favorite pet like a little familiar. Others turn it off. Both are valid. One of the more interesting evolutions is first-class support for running Codex against local and open weight models via Ollama. You can point the CLI at a local endpoint and get the full agentic workflow, planning, tool use, multi-step execution, without sending your code to OpenAI. This is genuinely valuable for privacy-sensitive work, air-gapped environments, or simply when you want to burn through experiments without burning through credits. It is not perfect. There have been compatibility friction points, streaming quirks, responses API differences, occasional reliability cliffs after updates. Many developers still prefer the hosted high-effort Codex models for the hardest problems. But the option exists and works reasonably well. The reception is interestingly split in a healthy way. Plenty of professional developers sing its praises for complex refactors, large legacy code bases, and structured engineering work. The combination of better rate limits than some competitors, strong multi-agent capabilities, and the mobile plus pets ecosystem makes it feel like a proper daily environment rather than just a clever chatbot. Others find it requires more discipline, breaking work into atomic, well-scoped tasks, maintaining good context files, and being ready to review and course correct. It rewards engineering process. It can feel brittle if you treat it like magic. The truth, as usual, lives in the middle. It is an extremely capable tool when used with intention. No fox worth her ears would skip this part. Long sessions can still hallucinate or drift. The mobile experience, while impressive, is not yet flawless on every network or device. Local Ollama setups require tinkering and can be less reliable than the cloud models. Some developers find the overall philosophy slightly less set it and forget it than certain Claude code workflows. It is maturing quickly, but it is not yet the single perfect agent for every person and every task. Whether you are the kind of curious mind who wants your agent to follow you onto the train, the kind who wants a little pixel fox floating on your screen while it works, or the kind who simply wants the option to run the whole thing locally, Codex in 2026 has something genuinely interesting to offer. The link to try it is in the description, along with the pet decks if you want to give your new companion a proper name. Until next time, keep those ears perked. And maybe let your agent do a little of the commuting for you. I'll see you in the next one. Off you go. But don't wander too far.